I got a question for you. Let's say you're treating a patient, you treat their necks, their backs, and then they get into a car accident. And now you get your x-rays and there's degeneration. And then being that it's pre-existing because you're treating them. If they ever look back at your notes, you're saying, well, you put in your notes you had them for neck pain, a couple weeks before their car accident. So is that where you're saying that this is only a percentage of where their pain is at today? And that's how you would justify that?
No, when you're treating a patient, how that works is like, let's say you're treating a patient and they get in an accident. From the time they get in that accident, the other insurance company who's liable, they're required to pay for those bills from this point forward until that patient comes back to where you left off prior to that injury. When it gets back to that point, then the original insurance is supposed to pick back up covering the rest of it.
No, I'm just saying a pre-existing condition. The argument there.
I'm only going to talk about a pre-existing injury. Now you're associating it with degenerative joint disease.
Well, if you have a arthritic neck, disc degeneration, loss of disc height, and you've been treating this person for neck pain, then they get into a car accident, there's a pre-existing condition there, correct?
Yeah.
So you're now trying to defend that if they're saying, well, you were treating them right before this car accident, doc. How do you say that their neck pain is now from this when you were just treating them?
You apportion it.
Okay.
Use the apportion formula and you apportion it. Now, remember, when you have these other conditions, remember, if they don't cause pain or restrictions, they're irrelevant. Now, that's not the scenario you just gave me, I know. But if they have these other conditions, it's irrelevant if they don't have any pain or restrictions prior to this trauma. So even though they had degenerative changes, it's not going to be relative or apportioned because they didn't. So that's why you have to check for pain and restrictions for ADLs. So if they did have any other condition, but they had no pain or restrictions with ADLs, it's irrelevant